the king who couldn't stop the wind. Long ago, in a peaceful African community called Abaase, there lived a king named King Dindin the Loud. He was not called the Loud, his voice was strong, but because his rudeness echoed everywhere. He shouted at elders, mocked farmers, taxed widows twice, and once fined a drummer for smiling too happily. Whenever the people greeted him with respect, he replied with insults. Whenever they brought him gifts, he complained they were too small. And whenever someone advised him to rule with kindness, he answered, "I am the king. Even the wind bows to me." The people endured, and endured, and endured, until the great Yam Festival, the most joyful day of the year. Now in Abaase, the Yam Festival was sacred. There was dancing, drumming, eating, and blessings from the elders. It was also believed that on this day, the spirits listened closely. So the people met in secret. "We cannot fight the king," said one elder. "We cannot insult him," said another. "But we can embarrass him," whispered the village herbalist with a grin. And so they prepared a very special spell, not of thunder or fire, but of everlasting, unstoppable farting. On the day of the festival, King Dindin sat proudly on his golden stool before the crowd. Just as he rose to give his long, insulting speech, "Prrrrrp," the sound burst out like a talking drum. The king froze. The crowd gasped. The drummer stopped mid-beat. King Dindin cleared his throat. "Silence." That was the stool. He tried again. "My people, you are lucky to have. Pray what pray it." This time it echoed. Children laughed. Goats scattered. Elders covered their mouths. The king's face turned red like palm oil. He sat down. Pffffft. He stood up. Prrrr. He tried to walk away. Pio 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 piolo. No matter what he did, the fart followed him like a loyal dog. The smell chased him through the square. Birds flew away. Even his guards abandoned him. Desperate, King Dindin fell to his knees. "People of Abaase," he cried, "forgive me. I have been wicked. I have been rude. I have been foolish. Please, take this wind away from me." The elders nodded. As soon as the king promised to rule with kindness, fairness, and respect. Silence. The spell was lifted. From that day on, King Dindin became gentle, listened to his people, reduced taxes, and greeted even children with smiles. And whenever he felt pride rising again, the people would cough politely and say, "Your Majesty, remember the festival wind." The king would nod quickly and sit down. Moral of the story: power without humility turns a ruler into a fool, but respect for others can turn even the proudest king into a wise leader. And sometimes the best lessons come not with thunder, but with laughter. Wind face, grinning face with smiling eyes.